it's come up so often, just the experience of getting clarity of where we want to go in life, what we want to do, and also clarity around our capabilities. And, we always come back to what we can do as individuals, but then it's amazing to experience what you can do as a team. Exactly. When you're all on that same power curve of clarity and knowing that, you have standards for your life that you're going to uphold and they're important to you, and where we want to see ourselves. So it's been a real life-changing experience just to be able to have the privilege to hang out with people that have gone through this program and have received that clarity and are just pushing it forward in life. I think it's incredible.
In Florida is a bunch of leapers came together, a bunch of our clients that met through the LEAP program, that got their clarity, got inspired, and they're bringing this incredible strategy into Florida where business meets impact. And oh my God, what that can make possible. So that to me is one of the most inspiring things that have happened.
I think I not only forgot to dream, I was scared to dream anymore. So geez, we spoke a few months ago, and literally my question to you was, I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. I've done some incredible things. I've also had some massive disappointments. And I just don't know if it's in me anymore and can push that forward. And it was incredible how fast that all of that anxiety and that kind of questioning left me in the LEAP program, because kudos to you. You actually said to me, in 2 weeks, you'll have clarity. And I didn't believe you, like full disclosure. And so within 2 weeks, I did have clarity. Nothing's stopping me now. There are no doubts. There's no worry. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. I've been adopted into a tribe that reminds me that every single day. And for me, even more, because I have all of these lovely ladies on my side to be able to say, hey, yes, you're moving it forward and we're right here with you. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. The sky's the limit. So it's pretty revolutionary for me to say, I'm not only going to go back to entrepreneurship, but I'm going to do it bigger and better than I've ever done before.
I work at the Gates Foundation. I started as a senior portfolio officer working on strategy planning. And I got a leap into a deputy director of strategy planning and management role. It's a long and windy road, but it is a road that we are waking up from being kind of sleepwalking through life in some ways. Like I was sleepwalking through my career. I was doing the next thing. I was doing the next job. I was taking the next role, and it landed me in a place that I was feeling extremely depleted. And when I joined LEAP, I just wanted to learn how to feel good again. My mantra through LEAP was excitement is the reward. Like I just wanted to be alive and energized again. And I found that. And the one thing that I have stayed true to, and what I have found with this group, first up, we've also noted 5 powerful women in an Airbnb together is so amazing. And it's 5 women that have absolutely unique skills and competencies that when put together, the sum is greater than the parts. So that has been absolutely fascinating. Is we've been able just to accelerate our knowledge of each other's skills, right? I mean, understanding where everyone's coming from. But I mean, for me, it's been, recognizing that for almost the last 20 years, I have been working in the impact space. I have deep knowledge and understanding of this world, and I have a use that I can put it to in a new way. So
Jen, it's how you show up and that leap into this inspiring leader that we could see right off the bat, but there was a little bit to get that confidence and that clarity and how you're showing up to the organization and happy again, because guess what? It's a mirror, right? I mean, if we're dying inside, they see right through us.
Yeah. So I was at the time a little burned out, like I think a lot of people, a little bit lost and not sure how to align what lights me up on fire with my skills and what the marketplace needs, and kind of bring that all together and having a strategy. So it's been absolutely amazing, the journey. I went from that place of being overwhelmed to be like, no, I love technology and I actually want to create systems around it. And I created my CTO doctor and all that. But what's amazing, as part of it, I got connected to so many amazing people with the same growth mindset. And what's amazing that everybody is very open, everybody's supportive. And because of this environment, I think the ideas that just popping up and come into life is absolutely incredible.
This is representation of this.
I think is so interesting about this group and about the LEAP program is that none of us went through the program at the same time. We all live in different states or different countries. And yet we connected because that's the power of having clarity and being intentional about where you're going. And so I was in the similar position of feeling tired and burnt out and struggling with where do I go next? I had a fantastic career path that I'm incredibly proud of, but I also was in a place where I wanted to be a lot more intentional about what came next and what kind of impact I could have on the world. Yeah. And so I've been in social impact, environmental impact spaces my whole life. And so now I'm the CEO of a sustainability organization. And it is absolutely phenomenal. We're doing incredible work. And so to be able to connect with these fantastic people and talk more about like how does business and impact come together to change the world? I mean, it's incredible and it wouldn't have happened without LEAP.
When you put all these incredible minds and network and everybody's intentional about trying to become the best version of themselves, right? And you're just bringing all this power to create this impact in the world. And to me, that's what's incredible about it.
I think that was one of the things that was most powerful about joining LEAP is that you feel like a lot of times nobody understands what you're going through. And then you get this amazing network of people that have experienced exactly what you're going through and you can benefit from their stories. And I was at the classic place of I was burned out, I was feeling unappreciated, and I had made the age-old mistake of my career, my title was my identity. There was no separation. But I also knew that I did not want the next 20 years of my career to look like the last 20 years. I knew it was time for a change. I knew I needed to disconnect myself from being an employee of a company and started to create my own personal brand. You know, LEAP has given me a ton of clarity. It's created a huge network. And it's a big part of that transformation journey from me being someone who works for somebody to me developing my own personal brand.
I mean, proof is in the pudding. I mean, talk about improving your muscle of showing up. Look at this week.
I know.
And I think that all of us have adopted that mentality of, you know, if you really are going to push and to make change, you're going to show up. Don't give up. There's an address, there's a support system. There are people experiencing what you're experiencing. And there's nothing better than connecting with that group and that tribe to be able to get through that together. I think that you can't underestimate the power of that type of network. Trust the process.
Trust the process. Do the modules.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah. If you feel that way, it's the opportunity for change, and there is a better day.
I love that you're shining the light on others in so many ways. And for me, the big mantra that I had, which is something that you're going to love, it's not about what we make, but what we make possible. That what you're making possible is like a whole different level, and it can change millions.